Okay, so. Yeah. Okay, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to watch some other shit. I think it was Tay. Some shit about Tay. No. Tae2Smooth and just. Okay, let's just see this. Platform match just ended Tay's career. Don't even know what to even say. Dude, do it like this. Ah, shit. I'm trying to rhyme with something else.
Stop acting like this business don't matter to you because you were on Twitter using multiple. Stop acting like this business don't matter to you because you were on Twitter using multiple burners to try to boost your name up at the discretion of your friends. So therefore, you're worried about business as well.
Recently, Pelloyr Max went on stream to talk about one of his friends that was acting really weird, that being Tae2Smooth, who created multiple burner accounts to talk about a friend that was helping him in his career, and all of a sudden is acting like a complete victim after being confronted by not only Max's community, but all of FaZe and even outsiders. But I'm gonna start from the very beginning for anyone that's—
Wait. What's that? Okay, so like basically, I heard some shit. I don't know what it was about. Randomly, it was basically, I don't know who said it. I think it was probably off like TikTok. So what it basically said, it said like, I don't know which YouTuber. What the different thing was talking about, but because I probably forgot. But like I remember it. Person created a brand new account and started dissing the what's his name? The famous person who was helping us. I'm just thinking this is it. I don't know. Like you know when you forget something, you can only remember like certain details of it. Like you say, you forget that you had a pizza in the fridge. You just remember pepperoni, some other shit, just tiny little pieces that you can remember. This just reminds me of it. I don't know if it's this though.
unaware with who even is Tae2Smooth and Pelloyr Max if you've never heard of them. Now he needs to find another immunity to
Thanks for the subs.
What?
No, he's
Oh man. Oh man.
Yo, sorry.
You need to tell me if I do some stuff.
Yo, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Are you that? Timestamps in the description along with imports of the video if you need them. But
That's not funny.
are you that time?
Bro, what's he supposed to do? Like person who was I would get emotional too. Like think about it. The person who was helping you,
No, he's
person who has been helping you the whole time. It's basically like, okay, let's say you did some fucked up shit. Person who was supposed to helping you out, basically they're selling to you something like that. She drops you. Who wouldn't get mad? You get emotional because like you're supposed to be friends, but he probably didn't value the friendship.
Oh man. Oh man.
Yo, sorry.
You need to tell me if I do some stuff.
Yo, that's not funny. That's not funny. That's not funny.
Are you that? Timestamps in the description along with imports of the video if you need them. Pelloyr Max is a well-known.
Alright, bro. Bro, I don't care about Atio. Okay, timestamp. Let me see this, bro.
Actually got exposed. That's the big thing. He was on a burner, not only talking bad about Max, but just talking bad about other people in general, while also hyping himself up. And this wasn't just a one burner thing. This was a multiple burner thing that he even originally lied about.
Oh nah, Max gotta get that. Anyone that doesn't know who this girl is.
Azura's. Yeah, you might as well see that. Ava Azura.
It doesn't matter. Don't worry. Regardless. If this was not Tay's IG account, it would say follow or following right here or follow back. If this was not Tay's IG account, it would not pop up first without having to search and think. Because here's the thing when you backdoor. You gonna get caught if you a dumb Tay. You're
Why the hell did he follow himself? What? Okay, following. Why did he follow himself on that? Like, well, okay. See, if you have a burner account and shit, like, to not get fuck, what's my hair issue? Listen, to not get. Okay, I'm not expert. I'm just saying. Like, listen, you don't follow yourself. Follow like nobody. You can't follow yourself. That's because that's connecting you to like, that's connecting the account to you. Because the account follows you, and you probably follow the account back. Damn. Bro's paying for everything. Bro is basically his sugar daddy. Bro is literally basically his sugar daddy. Pays for his flight, everything. His sugar daddy. Like, look. I don't keep it a buck. Max, L Mans in this situation. Bro trying to so hard to cover up the fact that he is a promiscuous womanizer, and we can clearly see. We clearly know who he is.
Just, hey, bro, what's the point of this? So you telling me you talk in my house about me, calling me a promiscuous?
Oh shit! How the hell? This we had the best airline in 5 star. How the hell does Max know it's his account though?
Hey, bro, what's the point of this? So you telling me you talk in my house about me, calling me a promiscuous womanizer, and then you gonna go on TikTok saying you don't got a song with Blackboy Max though?
I'm gonna be honest, finding out what friend you put on is actually sneak dissing you, not only on multiple burners, but in your own crib when you're trying to push his content or just help him out in general, is not only messed up, but also just weird overall. That's all you can call Tae2Smooth, is a complete weirdo, because he goes out of his way to
You're basically cutting like ties where people. Basically fucking up your friendship and shit.
do this on a multiple burner accounts while his friend already flew him out and is literally helping him in every way possible. Yes, he gets cloud on. Yes,
Like literally, it's just like dissing your sugar. What the fuck happened to my hand? What the hell? This shit is dissing your sugar daddy.
he is a punching bag sometimes, but at the end of the day, he is a grown man. I could talk to them off stream if he feels like it's truly a problem, or walk away from the situation if he feels like something is happening.
Oh, like he could have just had like a proper talk with Max. His friends, like literally, he always have like proper talks. Sit down, off stream, and just chat. Talk about like some certain things that you. Oh yeah, just admit the truth.
Like, people would
They
have
still doing it on the low. That case always seems to their face. People face that.
put your own feelings over the stream and stuff, especially if they're actually cool with you. And a lot of people are probably sitting there looking at those tweets and being like, oh, they're either not that bad. Or how do you even know that this is Tae? Well, I'm gonna show you the reason for why it's Tae, and then I'm gonna show you some
Probably because it was raising Tay. The account was raising Tay like licking his shit. Listen.
more tweets that he made that get even worse.
Bro.
Hey, what?
That get even worse.
Bro.
Was he on Tay's account or something?
This gotta be funny. There's no way, bro. Same email and number?
You some more tweets that he made that get even worse.
Bro.
4-8 on live days, yo. It's like ending in 4-8. Crazy. Okay, that makes sense. Why the hell did he add his number to it? Bro, could it just. I think his email.
This gotta be funny. There's no way, bro. Same email and number? Looking through the you guys are very funny, but all the love in the end of the day. Y'all want me to stream more with Tae? Yeah, y'all a W couple. No, not a couple. I'm single. He's cool. Give him a chance. How are you getting? But Max so heavy, I'll just say this. It's time to go back to the basics. The segment where he used to be in calls with Batty Hub used to be so entertaining. He barely does drag. Never does song words with his boys. Just tell me this. Yo, this is weird.
Hey, have a proper conversation and just recommend shit. Instead just I haven't to sneak this and it's like it's you guys have been beefing for like 10 years, 20 years or some other shit. And literally, it's not that hard. Proper conversation. could have done that. Now you fucked up his friendship. Basically, that's like slamming a fucking, what's it called, sledgehammer into someone's skull after expecting for them to get back together.
Here it is. Going on, but regardless, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look.
Is this the best survival game ever made?
This is the aircraft carrier shelter you seized.
Passes the bro, but you a snake too.
The common sense thing with a lot of people I saw defending Tae for these actions is the fact that Tae is a punching bag to everyone. And if you watch Max stream or even seen any clips of Tae before,
Yeah, okay, that would probably be like the reason. It's kind of like basically bullying someone and expecting them not to do anything eventually. There's always a breaking point.
this whole incident, you would know he definitely is. But sometimes he quite literally just brings it on himself. And I'm gonna repeat this. This is a grown man. If he felt this way, he could have literally talked to them offline, said something, or again, just got up and left. And in some of the clips you'll see of him doing certain things, he literally does it to himself. Like there's a clip of this Asian girl feeding him a watermelon. And that is just odd. And that's something that got clipped by Fearbuck and a lot of big Twitter pages. And they don't clip it as Tae2Smooth got a watermelon fed to him. They're gonna clip that as Max's best friend got a watermelon fed to him by some random girl. So obviously people are going to look at him and be like, dang, you're not only a detrimental friend overall, but you're just a detriment in general because you probably just don't respect yourself to change. Like genuinely, it seems like this man has an embarrassing kink or something like that. Like
didn't Max like bet on him on a fight and some shit? Like he was fighting against some other bad guy. And Max placed money on them.
Likes getting embarrassed. But obviously from this conflict will come people wanting to talk to Tae. And that's what Max did recently. Literally yesterday he was in a Discord call with Tae trying to go over why he would do any of this. I'm just going to go over some of the highlights and the most important parts like that incident I literally just talked about.
I have a tattoo to my brand. When you let women feed you watermelon, that tarnishes my brand. It literally got posted by Fearbuck. Black Boy Max friend Tae2Smooth eats watermelon. Gang, that's all attached to my name. Outside of just being a friendship, us streaming together, we do business. It's facts. We do business. So because we stream together, we do business. Like that happens, it's attached to my name. I'm just keeping a buck. That's facts. I'm telling the truth. If you're not ready for that, then that's cool. Gang, stop acting like this business don't matter to you because you were on Twitter using multiple burners to try to boost your fucking name up at the discretion of your friends. So therefore, you're worried about business as well. So stop acting like you tight at. That's
not business. That's not business.
It is. If you think about it, like literally, yes it is. Literally, yes it is. Like literally, you're basically trying to boost yourself. And literally admitted it. You literally said it. You said it. Yeah. You're literally trying to boost yourself. So basically, you can get more people to see your shit. So you can make more money. It's a business, literally. If you don't, even if he thinks about it, if it's thinks that it's not or whatever, it's still a business.
So stop acting like it's not. You acting like a child, bro.
So it's like literally promotion and marketing.
That's the truth.
Like, come on, gang. And you know what else is true?
Everything
that you doing like that make 5-star look like some hoes.
In all truthfulness, Tae2Smooth throughout his entire interview with Max when talking about it seemed like he was just trying to victimize himself and make it seem like it wasn't really his fault. His main points literally being that he is the punching bag of the group, which Max even does acknowledge and apologizes for. But at the end of the day, you're still a grown man making 20 different burner accounts to not only hype yourself up, but to talk bad about your friends. What type of grown man does stuff like that? Especially to somebody that's helping you outside of streaming, on streaming, putting you around people to achieve your dream that a lot of people would not be able to do. A lot of people aren't going to get this chance. I don't want to seem like I'm just a Max D rider, but honestly, when you look at the situation, it's not surprising why Tae is here. He was already kicked out of 2 other communities as well. That being
Oh shit, that's bad. That's bad. It's like getting expelled from fucking high school or some shit. And what's it called? Or getting blacklisted. No, getting fucking fired from like 3 different jobs. And it's already on your fucking resume and said you got fired from this so. You can't get them as references because they're gonna tell other people that you got fired.
Dante, another big streamer, and YRG, who is Your Rage Gaming, who is another streamer. And now he's getting kicked out of Flatboy Max's community, which is just a pattern of you being a complete idiot, weirdo, and a loser.
So, like, imagine what that does to a person over the course of 3 years being a punching bag by the whole group. All I want to do is be treated just like everybody else. You don't talk to anybody else in the group the way you talk to me. Or you don't make anybody else in the group seem the way you make me seem. But, of course, it's because of my own actions, and I've done some crazy shit, bro. But regardless, piss my bro, I'm not gonna sit here and say some crazy, like not crazy, but I've never just sat and made you seem like a clown. Even though like I'll be like, "Hi, you stink" during the stink, or like the lazy eye, the airline. But like, I would never like make you the butt of any joke because I see everybody as that. I want everybody to go crazy, but it's like, bro, is doing me crazy. I'm gonna try to get some, like, you feel me? I'm gonna vent and say how I feel about.
I have a question.
I'm gonna be honest, the main points he's saying everybody truly does agree with. Tay was a punching bag and everybody did treat him differently. If Tay was on the screen, people would chat with spam, get Tay off the screen. If Tay was doing anything, people would basically just talk bad about him. So it makes sense from his perspective why he just seems like a complete punching bag, because he literally is. But I don't think anybody is arguing that point with him. What he doesn't understand is the way he went about venting his feelings. Making multiple burner accounts not only hype yourself up, but to also DM your friends is just what's weird about it. You should have either came on chat, came on Twitch, told them to stop, told them you're not doing that, or literally just talk to your own man and told him, yo, seriously, this stuff is getting to me. I don't know if I want to do this. Like, it's just the route he went about doing everything. If he truly felt this way, everybody's understanding why he did. Especially if you showed up to any stream where Tay was at and you looked at the chat at any point in time he was on the screen, you would understand why he would probably hate being on Max's stream or hate appearing there, because it's nothing but hate towards him all the time. So I'm not going to take that away from him. But it's all about what you do afterwards. I don't think you get massive amounts of hate that you don't like and then go and make 20 different burner accounts to talk bad about your friends and then be like, yo, Tay is this, Tay is so nice, Tay is that, when you're talking about yourself. That is just where the weirdo and loser.
Basically talking like he's a girl on fucking glazing himself.
Behavior comes from.
We either gonna talk like men and we gonna have a real convo where we straight up or we're not. I already told you I apologize for making you feel crazy, but you're saying now stop acting. I love you though, bro. I do. Like, outside of all this, bro, you feel me? You know I really want it good for you, and I hope you do great. But yeah, if us not being friends is all you get out of that is maybe this is a blessing, and go ahead, bro. Not gonna lie, just keeping it real. But yeah, but I appreciate you, bro, and thank you for keeping it real with me. I don't need to look at no more of the tweets. But
even when the call was actually over and the things were settled, Max said he doesn't want Tay in his community anymore, still hyping him up, telling him, hey, I do want the best for you, but the best should just not be.
Still keep valid like this here. Like you say, if there's a snake in your group, you don't go back unless you want to set them up. Understand? Unless you don't go back to them. It's like basically like a snake bites you. You don't go back to the same snake and ask, oh, why do you bite me? Some shit like I heard this quote from somewhere, probably Google or some shit. Yeah, you don't go back to the snake and ask why you bite you. And there's a chance, literally, the snake can easily bite you again. You can't just. Yeah, you can't just basically do the same thing. You should, like you said, in life you should never be afraid to cut someone off. Listen, never be afraid to cut someone off.
Around me, and this was kind of the same sentiment that a lot of people gave Tay, because they do find his actions really weird. They can understand his side and where he's coming from, but again, the way he went about it was just terrible. Most people would see that and be like, all right, Tay's just gonna move on, he's gonna have to go about his life, not talking about Max, doing his own thing, because drama is one thing that's just gonna go away after a while. Honestly, even after I made this video a week later, people probably wouldn't even be talking about the situation. But unfortunately for him, once Max left the call, he wanted to have an ego and talk bad about him while still on stream.
At least I don't gotta go to Turkey to get a new hairline though. You feel me? That's a plus though. I didn't get the 5-star curse. Niggas just wanted to run up numbers off my name. I'm seeing it now. I ain't gonna lie. I just went through Twitch. Nah, I got niggas booming. Thanks to Tay, huh? I ain't gonna lie. Even after being exiled, I'm still low-key carrying niggas. Say I could expose you. I said I would never say anything crazy because you were talking about how I know this and I know that. But I would never say anything crazy about you. Bro, enough to never like expose what his real, like, you feel me? His real, like, I would never expose this nigga's real.
bro, you just said all of that.
Okay. You just asked me what I mean by that, though.
No, yeah, so I'm asking. Like,
so you're just gonna believe a clip, but can you go back to the beginning of my stream when I said, and see now laughing in my face? It's all good, bro.
Bro, but he literally saw this. He probably literally heard the whole thing. He probably had the stream literally listening while you were doing. You were seeing it.
You just
he probably heard the whole thing.
That. Like, Tay, you just said that. Like, I just watched.
Why are you trying to? Why are you trying to make it seem like
you didn't?
What did I not say?
Are you trying to say the clip's AI?
What clips are AI, nigga? I'm not saying the clip is AI. I said I would never expose you.
I'm gonna be honest. Overall, Tae2Smooth in my eyes is just good intentions with terrible execution. He was over here being the punching bag for not only 5-star Max's community, but basically every single phase member's community. Just talking bad about him, taking his girl, doing whatever they wanted to him to make him the butt of the joke. And
taking his girl, crazy.
Honestly, that will get to a person after a while. We have
villain arc, bro.
Too many cases where internet comments and drama and all that can cause a person to literally lose it. They're not all gonna be as strong as the streamers or content creators you see on the platform. Some people really do get upset upset over these comments and it will affect them. And if that was happening to him, it makes sense why he would be upset. Now, the execution is where you lose me. Making the burner accounts, talking bad about your friends on top of trying to hype yourself up. If you just sat and had a conversation with them, I feel like it honestly all could have been resolved. And if you do have that conversation, they still keep doing that, then in your eyes, Tay, you would know those aren't your real friends and you would need to move away from them. But if you never had that conversation to begin with, they can't start moving differently because they can never know that you're upset about the situation in the first place. You just keep taking it, laughing about it, and even talking about the clips yourself, and even helping with some of the clips as well. So it just keeps making it worse and worse. Honestly, I understand Max's POV because going out of your way to help somebody that you see as a genuine friend and then finding out they've been talking bad about you for months on months, and even doing it while they're literally in the exact same room as you, just makes them seem like a complete weirdo because they are, and a literal loser that you would not want around you. But at least that's how I feel. If you want to tell me how you feel, the best way to know would be the comment section down below. This video is unfortunately over, but if you didn't
I want to see the whole clip, honestly. But I didn't see it, but like still, it is what it is. I want to see the whole thing. Oh shit, I said I was gonna end it if I smiled. Shit.